Well, it finally happened. I deleted footage off the camera before putting it onto the computer. So we lost an entire day.
We're definitely bummed that this happened. So I went to start editing the video last night and I couldn't find the footage.
Right.
I was like, where's the day where because we went to Hollywood Studios, we tried all these Halloween treats, we had Kona Cafe for breakfast. All of you guys were like, you have to have the Tonga toast, you have to have the macadamia nut pancakes. We did that.
Yeah.
We hung out on the patio. We had our patio day. We did patio stuff like we talked about in the other video.
We went in the plunge pool.
Yeah, so we actually do have footage from the plunge pool that we filmed on the GoPro, and that didn't get deleted. So we still have a little bit of footage from like us hanging out in the pool.
Yeah.
But the rest of the day is gone.
It's just gone.
We've been literally vlogging for 11 years now, and we've never done this.
I know.
This is not something that has ever happened to us, and it really stinks because we had an awesome time. Like we had a great day. We had lots of delicious food. Jackson had a really good time. He was dressed up as Baby Yoda. Like it was just super cute, but we can't share it with you. And I think that's what is such a bummer is that although we had a really awesome time, we don't get to share that day with you. So we feel really bad about it.
Yeah. It was, what happened was I woke up on checkout day and I don't know, I, for whatever reason, thought that the stuff was already on the computer. And with this camera, it doesn't get deleted off the card once you put it on your computer. And then you just have to delete the whole card. And I just deleted the card like it was the beginning of the day. And it's gone.
So, ding dang. We're really sorry that we can't share this day with you. But we can tell you that we did have all 4 of the Halloween treats at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed them.
So the very first treat that we tried actually comes from the Starbucks, which is called the Trolley Car Cafe at Hollywood Studios.
And we had the poison candied apple, and it was just an apple and caramel mousse covered in red glaze with a crunchy candy base is how they explain it. But if you look, so that's actually the only picture that I took that day was of this dessert. And if you look at it, it's just granola. The base is not crunchy candy, it's granola. It's nature's candy.
Oh yeah, nature's candy. That's a good call.
But I really liked it. This one was very refreshing. It was really nice and cold. It tasted like a hint of apple flavor and then like a kind of a creamy, buttery sort of mix with it because of the caramel.
Yeah.
Because it was an apple caramel mousse.
But the flavor was really, really light.
It was very light, yeah. It was nice though because it was so hot the day that we tried it.
Oh yeah.
So I really did like that one.
But it was very difficult to get out of the packaging.
Oh yeah, I wish we could have showed you that. We had such a hard time getting it out. It was in this like plastic box and we were like, oh, what do we do? But I'm glad that we tried it. It was really good.
Yeah.
And then the next one that we tried was the pumpkin tiramisu, which was available at Rosie's All-American Cafe, which is over there by Tower of Terror. So the way that they explain this one is they say it's layers of cream mascarpone and spiced pumpkin cake. I really like this one.
So I sort of had a little bit of a confusing flavor when I tried this one because tiramisu is coffee, and if I took a big bite of it, I swear it tasted like coffee, but you didn't get any coffee flavor out of it.
No, I really didn't. I just really got like this very light and like, I don't know, it was like a very light and creamy pumpkin spice flavor.
Yeah.
So I like that one a lot too. It was nice and cool. It was very moist. It was not like super heavy. It didn't feel super heavy to me.
It was actually bigger than we thought it was going to be too.
Yeah.
So it was about, I don't know, like 5 inches long and about 1.5 inches wide and 1.5 inches tall. About like the size of your hand maybe. Like not as wide as your hand, but as long as your hand.
It was a nice size for sure.
Yeah.
And the next one that we tried was the Box of Bones chocolate eclair. And that one was from the Backlot Express. So this one actually was your number 1 pick.
This one was real good.
The way that they explain it is a chocolate eclair with dark chocolate mousse and white chocolate bones.
And when you picture an eclair, it's not this.
It almost was, I would describe the eclair part of it as more of like almost like a brownie.
Yeah, but it still was like a little bit chewy like an eclair would be. But it was chocolate, so it wasn't as like light and fluffy and like airy as an eclair normally is.
Yeah.
But it was very delicious.
It did just remind me of like if they took a brownie and they cut it in half and then they put dark chocolate mousse on the inside and then put the white chocolate bones.
Yeah.
I liked that it wasn't super sweet because it was the dark chocolate mousse. I thought that was really nice because everything else is so sweet.
Right.
So I just thought that was like a nice change of pace.
And the little bones, the little white chocolate bones that were sticking out were delicious.
Yeah.
They added like a nice crunch to it.
It was really cute too. It was just like a cute dessert. I feel like kids would like that one.
Oh yeah.
And the last one that we tried was the pumpkin cheesecake cannoli. This was from Pizza Rizzo. And the way that they describe it is pumpkin cheesecake mixed with hazelnut praline crunch in a cannoli shell.
This was the bottom of my list.
It wasn't bad though. I think it's just they were all, because there were only 4 desserts, one of them had to be on the bottom.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they were all really good. I thought they were all really good. But if you're ranking them, they can't all be number 1.
Right. And also, I think that I enjoy a regular cannoli better than I enjoyed that pumpkin cannoli.
I feel like if you're not a pumpkin fan, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do, and it was also kind of messy because it just like came out the sides.
And another thing about the cannoli is that the chocolate on it was like, it had a kind of a strange flavor for me, almost like it was a lower quality chocolate.
So when we tried it, I swear to me it tasted like chocolate. Have you ever had like chocolate and orange? Like a chocolate orange? That's what it tasted like. The chocolate to me tasted like chocolate orange.
And that's gross to me.
It like took me by surprise. I was like, oh, okay. But it wasn't terrible. So for me, it was the bottom of my list, but it wasn't like I didn't not like it. You know what I mean? It was just something had to be on the bottom.
Yeah.
But the top of my list was for sure the pumpkin tiramisu. I really loved that. I thought that was so delicious.
But the top of the list for me was the eclair.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of a differing opinion, but still all of them were delicious.
They really were all so good. So I recommend if you're going to Hollywood Studios and you want to have some like sweet treats, I would try them.
Yeah.
There's only 4. I kind of wish they had more Halloween themed treats, but I'm glad that we got to try these 4 for sure.
Me too.
So after we were done at Hollywood Studios, we came back to the bungalow and we had lunch. We filmed us hanging out on the patio. We did patio stuff, which we told you we were going to do, I think the video before this one. And we went in the plunge pool. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. The weather was awesome. It was nice to go in the pool after being so hot at the parks. And we took Jackson in the pool. We had so much fun. We did a live show that day too, so hopefully you guys got to like come and hang out with us live in the pool. But if you didn't, we do have some footage that we filmed that we still have from the GoPro that day, so we'll put that in right now.
We're doing it. We're in the plunge pool for the first time, and it seems like Jackson really loves it.
Are you plunging?
He's like, this is a giant bathtub.
Yeah. So it's 3 feet deep, and I want to say it's probably like 3 feet wide. It's pretty... Like what would you say, 3 or 4 feet wide?
Yeah, probably
by
like 4 feet wide.
Maybe like 6 or 7 feet long.
Yeah. Whoa.
And there's a little step around the side. It's very much like the size of a hot tub.
Well, see, it has this seat here so that you can watch the fireworks if there were fireworks. So it would be nice to have fireworks here, but there aren't currently.
Well, and we're like literally in the perfect bungalow. I don't know if you can see this. I can't zoom on this, but the castle's like right there.
Yeah.
Buddy, did you just splash yourself in the face?
You did.
Whoa.
Splashing in the pool.
Splashing in the pool. You're so cool because you're splashing in the pool. That little bud.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you okay? You're going to get it all in your nose.
He's okay. The one thing that I thought was so strange about this pool is that this is like, there's a drain that just drains out into Seven Seas to like overflow.
Yeah.
So like we can hear it like just like draining out down below us into Seven Seas Lagoon.
How do we get more water in the pool? Just the rain?
I guess the rain. Well, there's probably like a float switch somewhere that like
Buddy.
if we emptied this, it would fill up.
It has a big booger.
It is kind of silly how small this pool is though.
Yeah, I mean, but it's nice. Like,
Yeah.
we were really hot and now we're cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now
to,
we're
like,
cool
cool
dudes in the pool.
Cool dudes splashing in the pool. Splashing, splashing. Cool dudes splashing in the pool.
You little stinky.
Hello. Oh, and actually, speaking of the Tonga toast, before this trip, I had Tonga toast and I didn't like it because it was so sweet, but something changed on this trip. That Tonga toast was delicious.
They served it with like this strawberry cream sauce and it was so good.
Yeah, it was
like,
really good.
Yeah, I really highly recommend trying the Tonga toast with the strawberry cream sauce.
Yeah.
It was so delicious.
Massive too.
It was so big.
It's the biggest breakfast that I had that entire time.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
So it was nice and filling, which is good if you're like trying to, get prepared for a park day and you want to make sure that you have like a hearty breakfast.
But it is still very sweet. There was sugar all over it.
Yeah.
Bananas inside of it, and the strawberry like cream sauce that you got is sweet. But well worth it.
And then I had the macadamia nut pancakes with the pineapple sauce, and those were delicious. It came with like a macadamia nut butter.
Yeah.
And it was honestly like some of the best food that I had this trip. And I even added like some syrup to the top of it, and it was just, I loved it. I thought it was so good. I would totally order that again 100%.
You also got cheesy grits.
I did get the cheesy grits. So they were smoked Gouda cheese grits, and they were, first of all, the portion was huge.
Massive.
I was able to eat it the next morning for breakfast too, and it was really good. It had a nice smoky flavor, but the grits were not like, sometimes with grits they are watery. Like some places don't cook them properly. Like, I don't know. They did a really good job. They were nice and thick and creamy. The cheese was delicious. I definitely recommend trying the cheese grits if you like grits. But I for sure would order those pancakes again, like today. Like they were so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I want to go back to Kona for breakfast.
I do too. I think I really enjoyed the breakfast the most of everything that we had at Kona Cafe, because we had a dinner, we had a lunch, and then we had the breakfast. And I think the breakfast for me was like the hit. So
sorry that we lost the footage from day 3 of our stay at the Polynesian, but we do have footage from our checkout day.
It's not a lot, but this is how we checked out.
Yeah, so enjoy. I like having this in the background. It's like we're on a tropical vacation.
We are.
Oh.
We're at the Polynesian.
We're at the Polynesian.
Very tropical.
Aloha. We are headed to get some breakfast real quick, but today's the day we check out.
But here's something that we did different this time. We're not rushing to leave.
Right.
Like we have some time, so we get to really kind of enjoy this morning, and we get to watch the boats go by while we eat. I don't know. I feel good like about not rushing home.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Feels good.
Yeah, let's go get some breakfast. I got a burrito. I'm excited.
Yeah, I got a Mickey Waffles.
A Mickey Waffles.
Yeah. Well, I meant like a Mickey Waffle breakfast.
All right, let's go pick it up.
Okay.
Jen?
Yeah?
Jen, let me be the first to apologize to you about not going down the slide.
I'm really sad about it.
One time, we're going to stay at Disney, and you're going to go down the slide.
I feel like, I know this is probably going to sound kind of silly, but I think we need to stay one more day.
Like an extra day?
Yeah, then I would have time to like enjoy the pool.
That's not like a spoiler. We're not actually staying one more day.
Oh, no. But I think like if we were to do it again, I think I need 4 nights.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right.
That's just wishful thinking. But like, because we have, I don't know, I guess because we did 2 park days.
Yeah.
It made it tough to, and plus because of his like naps, like his nap schedule and his sleep schedule, it just made it hard to find time to like go to the pool.
Right.
But I am glad that we got to enjoy our plunge pool.
Oh yeah.
That was really nice.
It was.
And just being like, having the castle in the background, I think it was like really special.
Yeah.
So I guess it's okay that I didn't get to go down the slide.
All right, so we went up to Captain Cook's and we got our breakfast and we're back in the room now. This is my breakfast burrito. It's got eggs and cheese and bacon and potatoes. Then I got a side of sausage because, yeah.
It doesn't come with anything. It's just the burrito, right?
Yeah, no, it just the burrito. I got the side of sausage. I added an extra side of sausage.
But you also get sour cream and salsa with your burrito.
Which is nice.
And I got, don't tell them, but I got the kids Mickey Waffle. And then
Why can't we tell them?
Because I'm not a kid.
That's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I got, for my sides, I picked 2 sides of bacon.
So why is it that you think that you're not allowed to order a kid's menu or a kid's meal?
Because you have to be a kid. It's a kid's menu.
Why is that? It's fine. You're giving them money for food.
Yeah, but you're supposed to, as an adult, order off the adult menu, no?
You don't have to.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to. So don't tell them that I ordered the kids' meal.
What do you guys think?
But I also got a Coke with because you get a little drink with it. So I got a Coke. And I was so nervous that people were going to think that we were ordering this for Jackson and giving him soda. But it's for me. I'm drinking it.
You're a child.
So
I think that we are doing fairly good as far as being able to pack stuff up and make one trip. As long as we have this big stroller, we can do it.
Hi. Are you ready to go home? Say, no, I want to stay forever, Mom. Me too, Jackson. I want to stay forever too.
I think we do need to make 2 trips though.
I know, yeah. I got one more handful that I need to bring out.
Dang.
But just one more look out here. It's beautiful. Look at that pool.
I'd like to plunge into it.
I know. I wish that we had one more day.
Dang.
One more day. That's okay. Next time we'll plan for a longer trip.
Oh, this buddy is so tired. He's ready for a little baby nap.
I think he's asleep. Yeah. So we are leaving the bungalows for the last time. I'm very sad about it. We had a really good stay. I really enjoyed the theming, I think, the most of these bungalows.
Yeah.
And I also really enjoyed the view on the back patio.
Back patio was my favorite part, by far.
And the pool was amazing. Watching the boats going by was amazing. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely be back to see some fireworks.
I hope. That's like my dream, is to be able to stay again and
see the fireworks.
Yeah, during normal times would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully that'll happen.
It was a pretty good stay.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I liked it. So, we're headed home.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along on our adventure.
Yeah. And this buddy's gonna go sleep in the car.
He's so tired. He goes pooped. This vacation wiped him out.
So we're so glad that we were able to share this staycation with you guys, and we're sorry that we weren't able to show you our last full day there, but we hope you enjoyed watching and following along. We definitely had a fantastic time staying.
We really did. I think it's been such an awesome thing to be able to bring Jackson on these trips, and just to be able to see him like take everything in, and to be able to kind of like share this adventure with him. And with you. So we really appreciate you watching. So we just really appreciate you tuning in, and we thank you so much for hanging out with us on this trip.
Yeah, and with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and now it's time to help. So with this hurricane season shaping up to be one of the most active seasons on record, today's organization that we would like to shine a spotlight on is All Hands and Hearts Smart Response.
So All Hands and Hearts, they are addressing the immediate and long-term needs of communities impacted by natural disasters. So they send out groups of volunteers that are enabled to enact a direct impact to the communities that have been affected by these disasters. They also help to build safer, more resilient schools, homes, and infrastructure. So they're not only trying to help the situation at hand, but they're trying to make them a stronger community for future disasters as well, which I think is really great. So if you'd like to learn more about All Hands and Hearts and how they're helping communities, we'll leave a link in the description down below for you to check out.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching this video.